Hey guys, I am Steve, and in this video we are going to go through why your account value is going to go down before it's going to go up, and evaluate challenges and pack drops past, present and future so you know what you should be doing with your time right now. Let's get into it. Okay, so we had a stress test 2 days ago, and this is what happened to the market floor. It basically went all the way down to here this is the Series 2 base sets, just to give us a gauge. Series 1 also were affected, but less reactive to the pre-sales. Now, the floor at the moment, the cheapest moments are $7. I saw them as low as $5 when we had the stress test. So the question is, what happens when another 1 million moments drops on the marketplace? We're going to explore that today. So a part of this stress test, we had some highlights. There were 1,200 Lebrons, 1,200 Durants, 1,200 Giannis's, 600 plus Currys and Hardens, and we also had the LaMelo Balls, which is his first assist from his first game, triple badge. So that's pretty cool to see come out, and that's going to come out even more in the pre-order drop. The Conley challenge also finished, and if you've been watching this channel, you know that I did the Conley challenge. Yes, I took a financial hit in doing it. Currently, he's selling for $145 at the time recording, around about $150. And I did see him go all the way up to about $230, and then he dropped back down to $100 after the pump was finished. And yeah, look, it cost $300 to complete the challenge. Some people spent more than that to complete the challenge. So right now I can't break even on the Mike Conley challenge. It's impossible, but I'm still glad I did it. I knew that the moments that were required for that challenge were going to go off a cliff and go through the floor, but I didn't see them going as fast as they did, and it was actually quite remarkable to see. Here we go. All right, so let's bring up Siakam. He was a part of the challenge. Far out. It is what it is. I mean, look, because the challenge was on, he was trading at $65 to $70. and then as soon as the challenge finished, he went off a cliff. And they all did this, not just Siakam, Karl Anthony Towns, the rest of them. So this is a real problem that Top Shot have got to address. If challenges are going to look like this when they finish, you might as well just buy the reward in the marketplace. It was a nice surprise to get Conley commentating the moment. Apparently that came from Mike Conley's people. It was their idea, and they approached Top Shot about it. And I mean, the better question is, what precedent does this set? Is this going to happen more in future? Was it just done to entice or add value to this challenge, and maybe that added value to the moment, which wasn't needed for a LeBron challenge? It'd be interesting to see what happens here going forward, because this is obviously a first for Top Shot. Are people bothered? Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe it'll have some historical value in future. But like I said, more importantly, I think it'd be interesting to see what kind of precedent this sets in the future. I am glad I completed the challenge, because it is speculated again that you're going to need to have completed a challenge to be eligible for a legendary pack rumored to be dropping in mid-April. So previously for the All-Stars challenge, we had 3 moments, which just flooded the marketplace with people buying 3 moments. So their account was eligible to buy a pack, which didn't make sense. It should have been retrospective. You needed to have 3 moments in your account at the time of this announcement, but instead the marketplace flooded and the floor went up. If Top Shot wants to reward collectors, and that's the word they keep using in all their blogs, why not have a minimum requirement on moments that you've held for a month? If we're up in the ante, let's say 10 moments, you have to have had 10 moments for a month held in your account, and that makes you eligible for the legendary pack drop. If you haven't been in Top Shot for more than a month, maybe different rules apply, and you have to have held a moment for 80% of your time on Top Shot. There are plenty of collectors out there that don't complete challenges because that's not what they want to collect, but they're still collectors, and they're arguing that point in the discords. So if they can, maybe they should make it that you've held a moment for a certain amount of time. What defines a collector better than someone who's held the moment for a long time? Top Shot, your thoughts. What do you think? I'm not sure about doing the Conley challenge. I know it's a little bit of a financial hit, but I'm glad I did it, because at least I've sorted at least some sort of criteria. I've done a challenge, and I can look forward to further challenges in future. I know that I argued in my last video that there was going to be maybe some sort of financial benefit. That was slightly miscalculated. Like I said, I thought I could drop the commons quicker than what everyone else did. They went from $70 to $7 straight away. So that's an issue that Top Shot are going to have to address. Now, I was seriously considering the LBJ challenge and the Seeing Stars 2 LeBron James challenge. But I do worry about those moments again dropping off a cliff, and that LeBron moment is going to be really, really cool. I want it, but I do wonder. A lot of people are completing the challenge. At least 4,000 people will complete the challenge compared to nearer 400 people that completed the Lillard challenge, which is obviously a higher cost. So my question is, maybe is it worth just waiting for the marketplace to dip on LeBron to get that, or is it worth doing the challenge, getting LeBron, and moving forward that way? I'm not sure at this point. I'm going to wait a little bit because LeBron's got a few days left, and then we'll see what it looks like. So if you're not aware, on February 22, we had a supply boom, and all of our account valuations went through the roof, or to the moon, some might say, and everyone felt really good about themselves, but it was kind of a perfect storm. And now we're kind of measuring ourselves against that perfect storm, which isn't really fair. So what we had at the time were an influx of users with new money and not enough moments to cater for them. And that in itself made that environment of profitability for people who had moments to sell. Since then, progress has been slow. There's been tests, there's been maintenance, there's been downs, there's been limited user signups, and there's been an ongoing battle with bots. All these things combined have slowed the progression of Top Shot. It's almost like Top Shot are keeping the door half shut while we're essentially testing the platform. They're also waging a war against bots and multi-accounts, and I imagine they want this war won before going into the next phase. The article about Michael Jordan investing into Top Shot referenced 800 user accounts, and during the pre-order pack drop, 359,000 were sold. I mean, that tells you all you need to know about the problem that they're facing. The next boom can't happen to that effect without more users. At the moment, I'd imagine that be triggered by the playoffs, marketing beginning, or just simply coming out of beta, or maybe all three at the same time. Right now, it's a buyer's market. So if you have Dapper, now is a good time to buy. It's not a good time to sell. Let me show you a couple of quick examples. Okay, so this is Emmanuel Quickly. He is epitomizing a yo-yo at the moment. He dropped, and he was very valuable. He had a bit of a boom here. He went all the way down to $500, and then almost the next day went all the way back up to $1.5 grand. And he's progressively made his way all the way back down to his cheapest price yet at $420. And the whole market's kind of like that. Some fluctuate less than others, but there's definitely a downward effect going on right now. Like I said, a buyer's market. There have been a lot of very high value transactions on this moment, and others that are much higher than what they are right now. At 420, man, I might even consider that. Some things are as low as they've ever been. So if you've been waiting for moments or scouting them, now is a very good time to look at them if you have the Dapper. So I think the floor will drop again. And if you're looking to buy, I'm going to do another video very soon about which moments I'm going to be looking for. But the next pack drop has 1 million moments dropping, maybe a little bit more. What we saw during the last stress test was the market floor dropped. It went from about $10 to $5, and now it's sitting at about $7. What's going to happen when 1 million moments drop on the market? The same thing's going to happen. We're going to have new moments that we haven't seen yet, and we're going to have a lot of moments that we have right now in the base set series 2s that are just going to get undercut. As soon as people get them in their packs, they're going to post them and then undercut them in a position to sell. And that is a good time to buy as well. But our account valuations are going to go down again before it gets better. Speaking of pack drops, keep an eye on Mondays and Thursdays, because that's when they originally planned to have regular pack drops. Now, when they blew up and they got big, sooner than planned, that's kind of threw that out of kilter. But now, even though we've got the pre-order coming, there's a rumored legendary pack, just keep an eye on Monday and Thursdays. They got plenty of room and plenty of moments for stress tests and things like that. So just keep a lookout on Twitter, get your notifications on, and you'll be in the running. If you get really valuable moments in your pack drop, please educate yourself. Go to evaluate.market, look at that moment. If it's a new moment, you might have to wait or observe the sales page on Top Shot. But please educate yourself. Don't be the guy that sells the $300 moment for $5, okay? It's happened before, don't be that guy. This could all change. I'm speaking to what we know right now in this moment. So short of any announcements, knowing what we know now, your account value is probably gonna get worse before it gets better. But at the same time, don't complain about the down. The down is an opportunity for you. If you're here on Top Shot, on the platform, you believe in it. And if you don't, well, Top Shot's probably going to make things tough for you, so you go away. But if you believe in it and you believe in the scalability of it and the profitability of it, this is an opportunity for you. Dips are opportunities, as are the booms. The trick is to time when you buy and when you sell. So now is a good time to buy, the booms are a good time to sell. It's easy to say, but it's hard to time. As mentioned, we'll be doing another breakdown of what moments we're actually getting in this pre-order pack drop and which ones I'm going to be scouting to buy. And also we've got a very special video tomorrow. We're going to break down the top moments that we should get from Michael Jeffrey Jordan. So like if you like this video, subscribe to see those ones in future, and I'll see you there. See ya.